Hey guys, this is Mike the Wrestling God Smith, and you guys are watching On Wrestling, the premier YouTube show that focuses on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and AEW, many more. Like I said tonight, this is my Raw review, so I'm gonna get into it. The first thing that I got to see tonight, I actually got to see the confrontation between Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, being former tag team partners once at one time. So, like I said, now he's gonna face Dolph at Extreme Rules. And I'm not saying that's not a bad idea, but I don't think Drew is going to win the title. Why I say that, guys, is this. Drew is a great champion. I think him doing fantastic work with Bobby and MVP, that rivalry still, I think they're going to get involved at Extreme Rules on July 9th. Why I say this, ladies and gentlemen, is that Drew's not dropping that belt. He won't even he couldn't even drop it to Lesnar even if he came back. And I'm saying this too. Drew is too hardworking to do that. I'm glad that he's gonna get a chance. I'm glad that they didn't get to a fight. I'm glad that he accepted the challenge and he challenged them at Extreme Rules. That's the second thing I saw. The thing I did get to see, where I finally got to see, was the Street Profits against the Viking Raider. Even though it was like a 5 minute match. I love. Thing is, I'm not. The one thing I didn't like was the Angel Garza and Andrade Cien Almas thing. So apparently, from what Zelina Vega was saying to Carly Caruso at the time, she said to her in the interview that they had after that attack that they are going to go after the Raw Tag Team Championships. And I just don't. Like I said, I feel that he already should have been. They should have did this like months ago when they were a cohesive unit with Austin Theory. That's what I feel like. And I'm just like, I'm at a point where I kind of think that I kind of think that the Angel Garza thing is gonna die out at some point, or they're gonna be champions when it's gonna be stale. And I like the Street Profits being champions because the fact is they bring in their enemies to them where it's with the Viking Raiders. I'm glad that they finally got the chance to defend their belts, but I want that more often. That's the only thing I'm sad about that match for. I really want it more often. Like I said, I want it more often. And my number three thing with the Charlotte and Nia thing, which I'm not really mad about. Nia thinks she's gonna beat Charlotte for that title, and I don't think it's gonna happen because you know why I don't think it's gonna happen. Because Nia's had so many opportunities, and I'm not saying like she's a bad wrestler. She's great. I just don't see her winning that belt. I just don't. I see Asuka keeping it, or Shayna beating her for it, or literally Shayna just beating Bailey and Sasha for both those belts. I do, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't see it, and I'm glad that Asuka actually won against Charlotte. It was a fantastic match, and she got hurt and everything. They got into it, and then you know what I loved even more was that she attacked her. So there is gonna be a rivalry right there. I didn't like the greatest wrestler thing with Ric Flair and Randy, and him going back into his legend killer like persona isn't bad, but it's wasted. I think it's wasted because I look at Big Show as this. I look at this dude. He's already a legend anyway. He's already been champion. He's already had the belt before. He's been champion 1,000 times. I'm glad that he had some extra points about Randy being a narcissistic parasite. I'm glad that he said that, but to a point, I just don't see him as the dude. Like he wants to take on. He wants like Edge is not done, and even when he said in his promo, he's not done. Meaning that Edge, like how Randy woke up something, like how Edge woke up Randy with something. Randy woke up Edge into him being the ultimate opportunist again, being the rated R superstar, the guy that we know, the ruthless guy that I've seen in the ruthless aggression era going into the PG era. That's the guy I've seen. You see, not saying I hate it, not saying I don't hate it, not saying I hate the thing, but I just don't see the point. And Rick, I respect the guy. I just didn't like that they did the thing to Christian where he punted him and he punched him and like he low blowed him, which was the dumbest thing in the world. And that was messed up. They've been friends for 36 years before everybody knew he was Christian. And I'm glad that I really want to know if his real name is Christian Cage. I really want to know. But like I said before, I think so many times that, and I've said this before, and my fifth thing, like I'm gonna get to it. My fifth thing is this, guys, and this is the thing I got to see with Oscar. And I got to see it that she's gonna be defending that title, and she's gonna do it against Sasha, and she's gonna be Sasha again. She's gonna be Bailey, but whatever. You know what? I'm glad that they're fighting at Extreme Rules. But you know what? I didn't like the swerve. I did not like the swerve. Why I say I didn't like the swerve is this. The swerve with Bailey and Sasha was stupid because you know what? I thought she would challenge her for the SmackDown title, but now she wants to be a double champion too, and that's kind of dumb. Like, I'm not mad. I'm not angry, but I'm mad because they're doing this double champion bull, and I feel like the double champion rule doesn't apply to tag, and like you can't be both. It doesn't work. And I'm feeling like that was kind of a lackluster thing. I think that's what really kind of gave Raw that piece of crap that I really don't like. Because it's like, yo, I'm glad they're on Raw, I'm glad they're on SmackDown, but all I keep seeing with them is literally, oh, we're both going to be double champion because we're best friends. And at the time, they were rivals, and at the time, her and Charlotte were rivals, and now she's a heel because she can play the heel game. And you know what? To be perfectly honest, I don't like I just don't. You know what? I'm tired. This is the one thing I don't like about the Natalia versus Liv Morgan. Man, I feel like Liv Morgan is gonna quit or she's gonna leave because she's not getting enough exposure. She's not. She's not getting enough exposure. She's just not. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm so tired of that they don't know what to do with her, and I'm hoping I hope Ruby Riott does get a chance to do something with her because I really do. I hope. I really do. I'm not angry. I'm not tired. I'm not angry, but I'm just angry at the fact that Natalia is trying to prove something, and her and Lana are some big thing, which I get to a point. That's great, but here's my problem though. My problem is the fact that they tried to push Natalia to go heel, and I'm thinking that's not really going to work. And I think with the segment in the match, I think that was just a squash match to me. That was a squash match. That's how I feel about it. And like I said, the one other thing I did not like, I'm gonna tell you this too. I did not like that Bobby Lashley attacked R-Truth for like in the middle of the 24/7 championship and Akira Tozawa was the 24/7 champion, which is great. But I expected him to be a different champion. I wanted him to be a champion of the cruiserweight division where he should have been, and I think he should be on NXT rocking it. And that's the sad part. And I don't see it. I don't see it. I didn't like the segment. I didn't even like the segment between Alexa. I didn't like the segment between Bailey and Sasha beating the crap on Asuka. Even though Asuka's gonna win again, because Asuka doesn't tap. That's the thing about Asuka. She doesn't tap. And the thing is, even if they do Extreme Rules, Asuka could just go with sticks and just start beating the crap out of just beat the crap out of Bailey with a stick. That's the problem. I don't like it. I don't like that they're doing this. I don't like that they're trying to be best friends, but they're heels though. It just doesn't work with me, and I just don't. You know what? I don't be honest. Like, I didn't even like the segment with MVP trying to be so better. And this is the thing, MVP was hyping Apollo Crews up in the back when they were having a conversation with Charlie. And I don't like it because I'm like, yo, you're gonna say he can be better, he can be one of the greatest U.S. champions better than you. And the sad part is, you want him to join your little outfit called the Hurt Business, which is the dumbest name ever. Which I don't mind that. But the thing about Apollo and Apollo is that he's never going to join. Y'all keep trying to put that dude on the shelf, and that's the problem. Y'all keep wanting him to go a different route, and he's not gonna do it. And he's gonna, and MVP was talking to him and blowing him, just blowing smoke up his ass. I felt like he was just buttering him up, and I feel like he buttered him up to say, "Oh, you could be better than you can be, not as good as me, but just as good." See, and the thing was, even when Shelton came out and attacked him, he still didn't win. That's the thing I don't understand. If you want a guy, get Shelton. Get Shelton Benjamin. Get Shelton. Shelton Benjamin. Get him. Get Benjamin. Get SB. Get him, bro. Get the gold standard. Get that guy. Get him. Because with him, I don't see nothing going for him right now. That's what I'm kind of sad about. That makes me kind of mad that he's not doing nothing. And like I said in my predictions, I already had a feeling they were going to do this ahead of time anyway. So like I said, guys, that's my thing. I don't like. I love I love the confrontation with Ray and his son when he was doing a promo and he was saying that even though you're my son, I was scared, but you're still gonna be my child. Thank you for doing this, but I gotta do it myself. And he's like, I'm not leaving, Dad. I love you. You're my father. Hefe, I'm not gonna leave you. I'm not gonna leave you. That's my you're my son. I mean, you're my dad. I'm not gonna leave you. See, I'm okay with the Seth thing and the double voices because I think he was trying to be like astral projection because it sounded like he was in an echo but it was like astral projection. And I don't like Murphy in theory being in this Monday Night Messiah and his disciple. I just don't because here's my thing. The segment was great. The ending segment was great because Aleister Black and Humberto Carrillo got in there. So I'm gonna give it a D. I'm gonna give Raw a C minus because you know what? I loved Monday Night Raw tonight, but I'm telling you guys, I just felt so many different things should be happening and they're just not. Like I'm just gonna recap for you guys. It's not gonna take long. Like I said, the first thing I saw was the Nia and Charlotte thing happen. The second thing I saw, these Street Profits are going to have a match against the Viking Raiders at Extreme Rules, so that is going to happen. The third thing that I saw, the SmackDown Raw Tag Team Champions are going to face Angel Garza and the Viking Raiders and the Street Profits in an Extreme Rules triple threat for the Raw Tag Team Champions. That'll happen in Extreme Rules. The fourth thing I saw, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre thing. That's going to happen at the match that is going to happen at Extreme Rules. The fifth thing that I saw that is actually going to happen, I think the Wyatt Squad is getting back together. That this is a spoiler because I saw this. So I'm telling you guys this. This is not a prediction. This is a spoiler. I think it's going to happen. At the end of the day, I think Natalya is going to do a heel turn with Lana next week. But all in all, guys, I give Raw a C minus because of the fact that the matches were great, the segments were great, but as usual, it is Raw hijinks and hookery that don't really sell me the show. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and before I end the video, also, like I said, my Raw video will be up. Like I said, you guys, I hope you guys watch this and really, like I said, really watch it, guys. Like all I'm saying, everything that's gonna happen is gonna happen next week. That happened tonight is gonna happen next week. That is my one prediction. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.